Welcome to episode 13 of Randall Vision. I am your host, Randall. And today I've got uh, not quite a topic for you. This is kind of winging it. I noticed my upload schedule was starting to lag here, and it was time to get back on it. The last episode was titled Doing the Work. And that's what I've been doing, and I was doing it, for most of my life before that. But there was a critical moment recently, within the last month here, and it's back to doing the work. It's a continual process. It kind of never ends. So, what does doing the work look like? And because that's one of the ambiguous points of living your life or being a spiritual person or finding meaning, finding purpose in life. What does that look like? And it's a lot closer to what you already do than you would imagine. That something that I realized, it was just watching, I enjoy anime, and watching anime can be doing the work. Now, if you're just 100% passive and, the media hits you in the face like a water balloon or whatever, that's not exactly doing the work. But if you're taking it in and processing it and trying to answer the questions that it raises about life or about your life, that's doing the work. Also, another big thing that I've been doing is communicating with people, particularly face-to-face conversations, talking with folks, comparing my experience to the experience of those that are around me or like me, peers, elders, that kind of thing. So just simple conversations is also doing the work. Now, does it suffice if you're just talking about gossip or current events or whatever? That can apply, but it's better whenever those conversations are trying to tackle some of the deeper meanings or just whatever's troubling you. Like taking the time to work through your troubles, no matter whether they're large or small, that's doing the work. Reading could be doing the work, depending on what you're reading. Writing is important. Journaling, I've definitely been getting back on the journaling. It's an important thing. I feel like an indispensable element of doing the work. Now, if you don't enjoy writing or whatever, you don't have to do it written. You could take audio notes or whatever, but if you're not taking the time to remove what you believe to be your thoughts from your head and place them on a tablet or into some kind of digital file somewhere, if you're not making that effort, then you're missing the boat as far as doing the work is concerned. So that's been a big part of what I've been doing with my life for in particular the last month. I've been doing the work, and for most of my life I have been doing the work. I started journaling significantly from the age of 16 on, and the amount of insight gained through that practice is indispensable. Like I've learned every bit as much just from writing as I have from reading. And I've read a lot, and a lot from dudes that were really smart. So, um, what I'm trying to say is there isn't really a substitute for evaluating your own personal experience. With that out of the way, where are we at time wise? I could ramble on a little further here. Uh, a couple of things that have come to light recently, something that I need to explore a little more deeply. Um, Conversing with a friend of mine yesterday, started to pinpoint a key figure in the puzzle or game that I'm trying to solve. And one name that I wanted to apply to it is like the spirit or essence of our species, of the human. My friend said, "Oh, well, that's just the collective unconscious." And that mapped onto what I was thinking, but I'd never thought of the collective unconscious in that way before. And another model that I made of it mentally was thinking of what the human branch of the Akashic record would look like. That the sum total of everything that our species has ever done, that pool of knowledge, I think has a vital message for us, or for myself, or for whomever. So that's kind of currently an area of interest of mine, where what does my species want me to know? What does my species want me to do? What does my species want me to say, think, do? All of that. What insight am I supposed to gain from that? And two, I want to learn about what different cultures that have identified this thing, what each of those cultures call it, and to compare and contrast each culture's definition of what that thing is. So that's a curious lead that I got recently. Like, I haven't been excited about like researching any kind of like smarty pants topics, but that one in particular definitely sparked my interest. And on doing the work, something that I recently, this was like a major breakthrough. Something that I was getting real hung up on was feeling uncomfortable about the evil part of myself. There's like always, obviously, the good part, the righteous part, the idealist that wants everything to be peaceful and good and prosperous and happy. But what about that evil part of me? And then I realized that's all bullshit. That's not how that works. There isn't an evil side of me and a good side of me. There's just me. And I need to be at terms with that. I don't think I really need to come to terms with that. I may have gotten there, and I just need to like get a firmer grip on that. But it was creating a problem that wasn't there. Like, oh no, what evil lurks in the shadow of my heart, or what? That's bullshit. It's a drama that doesn't exist. Am I capable of doing bad things? Sure I am. I could do all kinds of terrible things. And am I going to do them? I don't know. We'll see what kind of behavior a situation or environment elicits out of me. But in the meantime, that's not a rational concern whatsoever. And to spend additional time of my own on that is dumb. That was a dead end. That's a waste of time. And it almost felt like a performative something. I don't know what I was trying to virtue signal by pretending I'm afraid of my evil side, but ultimately that's not a real concern. Uh, so what else here? I believe there was one more breakthrough kind of big ideal that I had here. I don't know. Nothing's coming to me. That might be it for today. Remember, you're a sovereign individual. Do what thou wilt.